We want to thank you all for coming to Eddie's first, and I'm sure the first of many, fundraisers for his election campaign. Let's hear it for Eddie. We have a bunch of dignitaries here that I'd like to introduce and thank for coming over. First of all, we have Welfare Commissioner Paul Martineau's here. Ward 1 Alderman Joyce Craig is here. Alderman Bill Berry is here. And Alderman at Large Joe Levasseur is here. Joe's an assistant on the show. He's his second banana. Sorry, Joe. The biggest banana. The biggest banana. Yeah, I agree. That's so good. So we couldn't be more thrilled. Mike, Craig, Eddie, Joyce, myself, we've all been friends since we were young kids, and we couldn't be more thrilled that Eddie's dipping his toe into the political ring and is going to run for office. I think he'll do a great job. So please, number one, thank you for coming. Number two, this is a fundraiser, so if you could help Eddie out with a donation, that would be great. And most importantly, on election day, both the primary and the general election, please vote for Ed Sapienza. So without further ado,
well, thank you, Artie, for that introduction, and thank all of you for coming here this evening. You know, I'm having deja vu all over again because it's been almost 3 years ago to the day that, right here at the Derryfield Country Club, that I married my beautiful, intelligent wife, Andrea, and gained a very special stepdaughter in Kaylee. Folks will be pleased to know that I haven't prepared a very long speech tonight. In fact, I haven't really prepared any speech at all. Rather, my remarks will be brief and from the heart. I have decided to seek the position of Hillsborough County Commissioner for District 1 because I feel it's time for me to toss my hat into the ring. It's time for me to get involved. Elections do have consequences. We can talk at length about all the negative aspects of politics, but one unmistakable truth is it matters who wins, it matters who gets into office. Quite often people will run for political office and they will make promises that they can't or won't keep, and I'm simply not going to do that. I have too much respect for the good folks of Hillsborough County District 1 to do that, but I will, however, talk briefly about my background. When I was honorably discharged from the United States Army after my 4-year enlistment term, I came home from Germany. I returned home to Manchester, New Hampshire, and shortly after coming home, I was fortunate enough to get hired as an officer at the Hillsborough County Jail. It was a rewarding experience, it was an educational experience, and it was very eye-opening. I'm very glad to have done it. I will tell you that the men and women who toil anonymously for Hillsborough County behind the walls of the county jail, behind the walls of the county nursing home, toil anonymously. They do a thankless task, and those folks are hardworking men and women, and they deserve our recognition, and they deserve our gratitude, and they deserve our support. I do feel that my experience at the jail gives me a bottoms-up perspective or an inside-out view, and I feel that my experience would serve me well as Hillsborough County Commissioner. And just let me check my notes here to make sure I got everything. Scallops wrapped in bacon. Oh, wait a minute, that's the appetizer list. Never mind. That concludes my speech. I do want to thank you very much. Thanks a lot.